Hey everyone, this is Lila from Starstruck Media. Today, me and Steph are all the way down in Bangkok, and we're with P'My Ploy. Hi. How are you guys today?
Very fantastic.
Good.
Excited.
Good. Love that. So, if anyone of our audience that may not know, we have one of the most amazing screenwriters with us today. We absolutely love all of your shows. And so, for us, we wanted to know, how did you get into screenwriting? And I know that you're also kind of shadowing her. So for the both of you, how did you guys get into this kind of line of work?
Okay, started for me. Actually, let me state like this. I grow up to be
Oh, really?
screenwriter because my mom is also a script writer.
Right, okay.
Writer for TV drama series in Thailand, like for a very long time.
Wow.
Yes,
Okay.
and it runs in family.
Good. That's okay. By blood. All
By
right.
blood.
That's always good. Love that.
Yeah.
Cool. And what about you?
And we also study.
That's how I started.
Really? Cool.
Major in like dramatic arts.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And
I was her junior.
so that's how you guys met. Oh, that's so cool. Love that. And so is this something you've always wanted to do as well, or?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
That is so cool. Tell the truth.
I get the first thing I get into is the theater. So we study dramatic arts for theater. So the first thing I wanted to do was theater, and then it shifted.
Now, did you want to write for theater, like plays and things of that nature?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, cool. That's really awesome.
That is so cool.
I love that. Really cool.
That is cool.
Yes.
They kind of answered the second question. That's always just I was like,
Yeah, because was this a career that you guys always wanted to do? So how did you switch from being dramatic arts for theater to now being, an apprentice for TV dramas?
I think that's kind of normal thing in Thailand. Usually when you study arts, in the big picture, you kind of involved in every kind of arts, and then you can just follow people around, and then you see how things go, and that's how I got into the screenwriting.
That's so cool.
that is so cool.
Yeah. You can go to
Thanks to her.
Thanks to her. Oh, yeah.
ก็ to add more ในประเทศไทยอ่ะคือวงการศิลปะมันค่อนข้างแคบแต่ว่าถ้าเกิดว่าเราอยากจะแบบเป็น professional แล้วเลี้ยงชีพด้วยวิชาชีพเนี้ยอย่างวิชาชีพนักเขียนอะไรเงี้ยเราก็อาจจะต้องแบบ enter the business แบบให้มันมาทำละครทีวีหรือว่าต้องเรียนรู้ที่จะแบบปรับวิชาที่เราเรียนมาให้มันกลายมาเป็นแบบprofession ให้ได้
Yeah, so in short, in order to make a living, kids, you need to adapt you need to adapt what you know, your knowledge, and what you studied, and turn it into a career.
Right.
And because we live in a capitalist, so
Very true.
We need to make.
I laugh so hard because when she interpret, it sounds like okay, we have to make a living, but I speak in Thai.
No,
very idyllic.
Yeah, because in Thailand, usually the art circle is quite not so big.
Right. It seems that way. It
small,
seems like
and,
everyone knows about everyone, right?
Yeah, and that's how you need to adapt what you know.
Yeah.
You try to make it the best and make it worth, and
it's very similar in the States, right? I work a lot in the entertainment industry there as well, and seeing the different, if you know one director, you know all of them, right? So it's very similar. It's a very
step into it.
Exactly. And I feel like even in the States, while Hollywood is very, very big, it's very small in terms of who gets to do the writing, who does, so it's very similar in that aspect with the different cultures. But yeah, that makes sense. That's really cool. I love that.
But I do want to know, you were basically born into it. Would you see yourself doing any other type of career, or did you ever have that little thought?
Yeah, actually, my dream job is to be with
a veterinarian.
Oh, right. And that's so opposite.
I would never have said, okay, she wants to be a vet. Okay. I love that.
But that's
cool.
like my like because I love animals,
Yeah.
love pets, and that was my like dream when I was young.
Oh.
Yeah, but well, I think it really in my blood, in my DNA that
Yep.
the writing skill show up since I was very young, and I always like writing, keep writing and submitting my writings to like contests, like writing contests since very young.
Wow,
Yes.
wow.
So.
You were given a gift. You have a gift.
When actually the education system in Thailand, we have to choose the path since we like 15.
Really?
Yeah, that
so
you are
young.
going to study
very
science, science or like languages, arts and languages. So with my skills that already showed up by then. So language.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, mathematics.
No, that's very interesting to think of because
It is.
in the States for us, like we have all the way up until college to decide what we want to do, and even in college we can end up switching, and you know, so it's very interesting you have to start at such a young age. I mean, I do think you chose the right path because you are so
100%.
talented. So
Exactly.
It's still always my like question to my life.
What
that
if?
what if? You should write a show about it. What if what if I decided to become a vet? That would be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes sense. And how about you? If you were not a writer or you didn't want to become a writer, what else do you think you could see yourself doing?
That's philosophical and kind of my motto in life is kind of like going with the flow. So
Okay.
I don't really have like a one specific picture of myself doing something ahead of time. So right now I'm writing. Yeah, I write.
I love that.
Please continue.
Don't
Now with this flow.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So for the both of you, how would you describe your writing style?
For me, I think like
You think it's form already? Like you have like concrete style already? Oh, I'm becoming an
Our new MC, everyone.
ก็ยังไม่ได้ชัดเจนขนาดนั้น แต่ว่าตอนนี้สิ่งที่พยายามจะทำก็คืออยากทำงานที่หลากหลาย
Yeah, not in a concrete or one-way style now, but wanted to do like a lot of diverse and maybe different tons of like genre as well. Explore.
Yeah, different
writing style, yeah.
That makes sense. And how about you? Is that similar? Like you kind of want to just explore different type of writing styles?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have like a favorite type of writing style?
Writing style?
Yeah. Like whether it's, let's say, like comedy or drama.
Yeah. Like my favorite, my goes to is kind of a coming of age.
Oh, I love
Coming
that.
of age.
I love those.
Drama, comedy.
I love that. I love that. And what about you, P'My?
As I said before, that I try to work with different genre, yes, and with diversity. So I wouldn't want to fix my style because I also work on like with very like tear-jerking drama and with like comedy. Yeah, but I can answer that comedy is a lot harder.
I can imagine. Yeah, because you
Yes.
need to figure out the comedic timing. It's
beating.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
That's very
and
interesting.
like there were a lot of times that we read our script and we said, oh, it's not funny.
Oh, yeah,
We
I
have
can-
to like reword.
Rewriting.
Yeah. I feel like with comedy, you're more critiquing of it, right? Because you're trying to see what would the audience laugh at, what would you know. So I get that. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it seems a little bit more difficult.
It does.
Yes.
What has been one of your favorite memories while writing?
Favorite?
Yeah, favorite.
Favorite
She must have tons of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can imagine.
That's good though.
Yeah.
Because, well, I wrote many dramas because I have been working as a script writer for like almost 10 years now.
Wow.
Almost 10 years now. But it ups and downs. So it just became like prominent, right? Like,
Yeah.
like
Permanently.
prominently, like only 4 to 5 years. During the COVID time, it's
The peak.
the peak.
The peak of it, yeah.
Yeah, because everything was shut down and we couldn't like have the shooting. So writers have to like lock down themselves, and we haven't met for the whole year.
Yeah.
Like face to face.
Wow.
I have to do online sessions all the time.
Yeah, and in that difficulty, I think my most precious moment with her is that we online on Zoom, so I have to pay for Zoom because we
You only have 45 minutes free and then you have to,
locked in again.
because I have to like wake up in the morning and see her face first, and then we
Log on Zoom first.
we work together, and then go to sleep.
For a few hours and
few
then come
hours
back
back
again.
and
Right again, yeah. So I'm sure you guys got a lot closer in that process because of that, no?
Yes.
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
I'll always joke about like how we close, and she knows every detail in my life.
I love that.
That's so cute.
If something wrong
If she meets for
happened,
like few hours, I should check her up.
Gotcha. Okay.
we'll be the first one to know.
Yeah, emergency contact right over here.
Yes.
Got it. Makes
Yes,
sense.
I changed the emergency contact to you already.
Aw, I love that. That's awesome. What about, do you have any favorite memories you could think of while writing?
Yeah, I think like when we do together, not just us, but like every kind of like producer, directors, and maybe creators, we do like a sessions and we come up with our own thoughts and idea. We put it together and we have a little concur, and then we like, come back again. Yeah, I think that is very like, for me, it's favorite
yeah.
time when we do the project.
Yeah, I could imagine just having you guys all in a
More brains
room. Oh
thinking.
my gosh, so many people like that are so talented in one room. That would be, I'd love to be a fly on the wall. That'd be so cool to just see you guys interact. But yeah, that makes sense. So for the both of you, how does it feel being able to see what you've written come to life, right? I can imagine just seeing, it's like your baby, right? You spend all this time, and so walk us through a little bit about your reactions. Specifically, let's use any of the recent shows that you've done. When you've watched it, it's like, wow, I wrote that, or I helped write. Like, how is that process for you guys?
It's always exciting for me.
Yeah.
That to see it became from the scratch of the
From nothing.
Yeah. From like hours of staring into the like blank page.
Nothingness.
My whole friend.
And it became lives.
Yeah.
It's very exciting, and well, it always beyond my imagination. Like when we think of it in the paper, it's only in our mind, in our head. But when we see like live actions and like people,
Yeah.
Real
actors, characters,
Real characters.
and
Yeah.
it's better than I thought.
Yeah, it must be a surreal moment where it's just like, wow, like the lines that they're saying and what they're doing. I thought of that, right? And seeing how a lot of the actors, actually all of the actors from the shows that we've seen of you, like amazing actors. So it's they only take what you've written and they make it even better. So that's amazing. That's really cool.
And it's always interesting to see how actors like interpret with our words
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
sentences. So how they adopt it and speak out.
Right.
Yeah.
How they become
That character.
characters.
Yeah, I know in some of our interviews we've talked about how a lot of actors prepare for roles, and it's interesting to see how they'll take a character that someone like a screenwriter has written, and they have to create this whole backstory for them because how they should act, what they should do, and it's. I mean, I think it really is art. It's amazing to see it, come to life from that concept. So yeah, that's really cool. I love that.
I love it.
Yeah.
How do you deal with writer's block? Like, has it ever happened? If it has happened, how do you come about it?
It happened. I can guarantee you, it happened.
Happen all the time.
More
All
than
the
you would
time.
want?
Huh?
More than you would want?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Should we want that?
I mean, that is true.
Yes.
I always make fun with that. Okay, think about your debt.
Think about it.
Your debt.
Okay. Yeah. Like deep. Like yeah.
No, the like
Debt? You mean
หนี้อะ
debt?
Debt.
Debt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get it. I love that. That's a good motivator. I can imagine.
She's making
Making
fun,
living.
but deep down it's like real
Very
tragic.
true.
Yeah.
You know that it's so true for me. Well, listen, if I
literally.
could write myself out of debt, I would. Yeah, no, I love that though. But I can imagine it could be frustrating. Writer's block is a serious thing that a lot of writers go through. Is there anything aside from thinking about your debt that you guys do to kind of get the gears working again? Like, is there like, I know back home I have a few writer friends that will, they'll watch a movie or they'll watch like a sad movie if they're, like looking for some, just to kind of clean themselves out of emotion. So like, what is it that you guys do to go through that process?
Ploy always asks for sugar.
No, that's a real thing. Yeah, that would help. Yeah, right.
That would end up in diabetes. But yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, sugar. Yeah, that makes sense.
Usually it's something sweet, and P'My told me to like walk out, like shut down and walk around.
Yeah, sometimes getting
gonna
fresh
say that.
air, it helps. But sugar is like a real thing because that gives you dopamine, right? And so, it kind of gives you
The
it helps
easiest
something.
way to feel happy.
Yes, very true. Very
And
true.
I also have 2 cats.
And I was thinking, I'm like, pets too.
Pets, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you have 2 cats. I
Playing
love
with
that.
pets, and I
To know a
still
little bit.
from nowadays I still read lots of comics.
Oh, I love comics.
Yes,
Cool.
to like, because in the comics anything could happen.
Yes,
Yes.
very true.
Yes.
I think it's like open up our vision and like ไม่ติดอยู่ในกรอบ
There's
กับ
no boundaries.
Yeah.
For our own thoughts.
Yeah, yeah, because I think that's what's I love about comics is that it kind of leaves a lot to the imagination. Even though you're reading it, you start thinking of other things.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really cool. Comics is a good way I can imagine to help with that.
And also lately I start to work out.
Oh yeah,
That is
hey,
a good one.
that's another
She's
thing
been
that
working
releases-
out every single day.
I love it. Get it, girl. I love that. That's awesome. Hey, that also helps too. It helps kind of get the gears flowing. It does release serotonin, working out. So that's very, very true. I love that. So for the both of you, what has been the most challenging thing that you've had to deal with being a writer?
Challenging things. I think that the condition of work คือทุกงานน่ะมันจะมีเงื่อนไขต่างกันแล้วความเงื่อนไขเนี่ยมันสร้างความยากให้กับทุกงาน
Yeah, so every project has its own conditions, and that those conditions also come up with some challenges.
That makes sense. Yeah,
we
'cause
need to
ก็
Tack
คือ
it
เหมือนแบบมันไม่เคยมีโปรเจกต์ไหนที่บอกว่าเอาเวลาไปเลยเต็มที่เขียนอะไรก็ได้แบบเต็มที่เลยอะไรอย่างเงี้ยทุกอันมันมักจะมีเงื่อนไขเช่นแบบด่วนหรือแบบอันนี้แบบ
มีแบบนี้
มีแบบนี้มี
So every, like as I said earlier, like every project has its own condition. So when they will come with something that you need to work on. And yeah, like for example, like tight period of time, like you need to work on like a very specific timeline, and sometimes maybe like the plot, the characters, like everything.
Yeah. Have you ever been like on set and like, let's say like something is not translating the way that you would expect it to translate? Do you ever fix things in the moment of a scriptwriter, or once something is written, it's set in stone?
Actually, for like the system of working here in Thailand, the scriptwriter barely go on the set. But there's an exception because I also used to work as a
Acting
coach.
coach.
Really? Oh, yeah, there's so let me find out some more things about P'My. She wanted to be a vet, an actor, cameos. Okay,
A
cool.
writer. Yes, exactly.
so
That's
like
how I feel every day.
In amazement.
For example, on boy band project,
Yes.
I also be the acting coach as well.
Mm.
So, and I happen to be an actor in
Boy
the
band.
series as well. So I play P'My.
Yes.
as the
Acting coach.
teacher.
Acting coach. I love it.
Yes.
I
So,
love
แล้วพอเราอยู่หน้าเซตเวลามีปัญหาอะไรเกี่ยวกับบทปุ๊บเราต้องแก้เลย
Yeah, so like if they have any difficulty or something needs to be changed, when she is on the set, she needs to fix like immediately.
Ah.
แล้วก็จริงๆไม่ได้เล่นเยอะขนาดนี้ไม่ได้พูดเยอะขนาดนี้แต่ว่าพอเหมือนมันต้องการมีการแก้ปัญหาปุ๊บเลยได้เล่นเยอะเลย
Yeah, so then when something come up and you need to fix it, the way she fixes for that project is like we need to add more lines, add more words.
Right, okay.
So at first she didn't intend to have more dialogues or like more lines for her role, but in the end to fix the problem,
issue, yeah, you get more lines. That makes sense. That's really cool.
Is that hard having to do it so spot on in the moment?
Yes, it's definitely because it's like problem solving. It's not like you planned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine.
There's like I think 80% of the script work is to แก้บท
It's to writing is rewriting.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense because so many different things could arise in the middle of something like that. So that makes sense. I can imagine the pressure that comes along with that. But I mean, clearly you're an amazing, script writer and script rewriter. So yeah, we love that. That's really cool. So are either of you involved, like when you do write a script or when you're working on a script, are you ever involved in the casting process, or how do you tailor the script to whoever they cast, or the actor is the one that need to tailor themselves? Like, do you ever have those situations arise?
จริง
Depends on the project.
Yes, it depends on the project. ยกตัวอย่างเช่นอย่างเรื่องลาคูซีนที่ไปแคสเลยแบบออดิชั่นแบบคนมาแบบ600 คนแล้วก็ต้องเลือกก็คือตอนนั้นก็คือไปแล้วก็ให้ความเห็นในฐานะที่เราจะเป็นคนทำงานกับตัวละครเรามองว่าตัวละครหน้าตาเป็นแบบไหนลักษณะการพูดการจาเป็นยังไง acting เขาเป็นยังไงอะไรเงี้ยเราก็ไปช่วยออกความเห็น
Yeah, for La Cuisine project, she was there. She was in the process of casting as well, as a writer, like as someone who work with the characters and who has some pictures and like what those characters look like and what those characters might be like. So she gave her comments,
Yeah,
opinions.
that's very cool. That must be a fun process too, right?
Yes, and also with the boy bands.
Oh, really?
Because the process of auditioning all the 10
Cast,
boy
yeah.
bands,
Yeah.
yes, it's very difficult.
I can
and,
imagine.
Yeah, take like the whole year.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah, that
And they
makes
need
a long
time to
time.
practice as well.
Yeah.
Because they debut as
Yeah.
a real
as a boy
band.
band,
Yeah.
yeah.
Boy band.
Yeah, I remember when you had said that, I was like, oh my god, I didn't even know they were a real boy band. That's so exciting. Yeah, now I have all their songs on my playlist. I love that. That's really cool.
What has been the most difficult project you guys have worked on?
Every single one.
Every
single one.
But actually we have like upcoming, but we under the contract of not
NDA.
NDA. NDA.
But that one is really difficult.
Okay.
Most challenges.
The
Yeah,
most
challenging.
Challenging one. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so what has been your most favorite that you've worked on?
I haven't been working on that much, so yeah, I guess like every single
Every single one for you, yeah.
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 But
for,
yeah, she must have
me, yeah,
soft spot in your heart.
because
Yeah.
I have like a different genre
Yeah.
and work in different style. So for BL, I think my most favorite one is definitely Cutie Pie.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, that was a great one too. So that's really cool. I love that.
Even the music. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
the music is so good.
Yes,
love it.
yes.
So talented, all the boys.
Yes.
Definitely.
คุณออฟ
คุณ
พี่
Off, yeah.
Option the director
Yes.
and the manager of the Dumandi
The everything,
the everything
the everything
father,
of the
mother.
I
of
love
Cutie Pie.
it.
Yeah,
I love it. Yeah.
he is so talented.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so humble.
Really?
Yes.
I would love
And
to
so
interview
busy.
PR. Yeah. So, oh yeah, very busy, very busy. But that's good. Busy is always good. Busy is good. That's awesome.
Can I like tell you some like backstory?
I would love to hear. Yeah, I'd love to hear.
Because at first we met Op, P Op. He's younger than me. I shouldn't call him P Op.
Kun
Like
Op, Kun
Kun
Op,
Op, Kun
yeah.
Op. Kun Op still hasn't found Nunu yet.
Really? Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And he's so like back then he's so like ไม่มั่นใจ inconfident about this project.
Really?
Yes, because it's the first project that he's going to be the director himself, and also with that situation that okay, COVID is coming, it's getting worse, and
We don't know what
don't know what
gonna
what's
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And suddenly, when they found Nunu, it's like
It was
everything's
it.
gone. Yeah,
Yeah.
we know exactly that. This is our Nukura. This is our Kirin.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
cool.
I think that's even more beautiful knowing the backstory of like
Fated.
how it was fated and just him not having that confidence, and now look at how big
Yeah.
it's turned out to be. So that must be
Yes.
emotional for everyone involved,
Yes.
because
Yes.
who could ever foresee that it was going to become what it became?
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
that's really cool. I love that.
Do you have any inspirations that you look up to when writing?
Inspiration that I look up to right now is like how to write the story that people will feel along with the characters. Like have inspiration, happiness, or like whatever feelings that and also in the end give people hope and maybe love,
Joy?
feeling love, feeling
Joy,
joy.
yeah.
Yeah. That's my goal of like working
Yeah.
right now, that make people feel all the emotions and get something from our stories.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Love that. And what about you? Do you have any other inspirations, or is it similar where you're kind of just
I mean, for me, inspiration is all around, and it's not that I look up to for inspiration. It's just that we wanted people to feel just like
Yeah.
that. Anything that you might feel,
Yeah.
stressed, lonely, sad, or but
Yeah.
at least feel something, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of fans and watchers of shows don't understand how intricate every detail is, because you really are creating emotions, especially when you have such a blank piece of paper. You're having people like, you have to say, okay, well, this episode we have to make people cry, so let's figure out a way to make people. I think that's so beautiful, and people don't. I mean, I know a lot of people do appreciate it, but it really is very appreciated just to see you take literally something from nothing. So I mean, it's exciting just to being able to talk to you guys and see the process of how you guys do that. But that makes sense.
That's how we get attached.
Actually,
Yes.
Ploy is the brain behind the social message and Cutie Pie and everything. So she's like the อยู่เป็นแบบว่า social
No,
concern
we work together.
You guys are both very humble. I love that.
She's like, P'My, we have to talk about this with like same like equality and
we
same
try
sex
to
marriage.
we try to put on some thoughts and maybe some messages that we wanted to tell to the world, or what we believe in into our story as well. And it's not just us, it's like the whole production, like even the cast, the Kun Off, like everyone, like they wanted to have a good messages for the audience and the people.
So for you guys, what if you had to sum up what the message of Cutie Pie is? What would you, in your opinions, think that message is?
ความรักเท่ากัน Love is equality.
Beautiful. I love that. And that would be the same for you. Love is equality.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love it.
Love that. Awesome. So, you know, for you, for speaking about Cutie Pie, obviously, as we mentioned before, it was a huge success. Huge success.
Thank you.
So, of course. So, what would you say? What would you say your reaction was to seeing how? Like, did you have any idea that it could get as big as it's gotten? Like, what was your reaction when you figured out, wow, we really did a good one with this?
You are interviewing us here so surreal enough.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
how in the world that like a lot of people have watched it?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
It's
ran
like across the
watch it.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I got like fan message from fans in Jamaica.
Oh wow.
wow. Oh my gosh.
And
amazing.
really surprising for me that, huh, my story traveled so far.
That's amazing. Yeah, I mean, I think that that's what something that we try to aim to do, even with our channel, is there's a lot of people in America, let's just say, that don't know such amazing shows, and Cutie Pie is one of those shows that we continuously push back home whenever, you know, we have friends that are like, we see you watch a lot of BL. Cutie Pie is literally the number one that we always say. Oh, you want to start with BL? This is Cutie Pie. Check this out. Try Cutie Pie. Let's see. Yeah. So I mean, you guys really did such a great job with that. That's really cool to see your reaction to knowing what fans, you know, love it. It's a timeless piece. So you guys did a great job.
Thank you.
Of course.
I have to mention Bam Bam, our novelist of
Oh,
the
yeah.
Cutie
Writer.
Pie.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
because the original
The story started
Yes.
with her.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
because it's really great. So it's not like our งานมันก็เลยไม่ได้ยากมากกับการที่มันจะทำให้มันประสบความสำเร็จและเป็นที่ชื่นชอบ
This project we didn't start it from scratch.
Right. There was a novel.
There
yeah,
was
yeah,
a novel,
Uh-huh.
and that was from Bam Bam.
Bam Bam.
And it didn't give us such a like difficulty or anything because we have something to work on.
Right.
Yeah,
Were
and-
you working with Bam Bam when doing the script? Did you say like what? Like, did you ever get Bam Bam's opinion on certain things?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Like we became friends.
Oh, I love that.
And we called her for like ask her opinion for like something we want to. Okay, we
Adapt
adapt
or
a
add.
little,
Ah.
or we want to add this and that to like just to fill in the blank because to adapt from the novel into like
A
drama
series, yeah.
It needs like lots of work in between.
Yeah, because you know, with a novel, you have a lot of time to develop certain characters because it's a novel, right? With a show, you have such a compressed amount of time, so I can imagine there had to be little tweaks here and there.
Yes.
But yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so on that theme with Cutie Pie, we were very excited to see your cameo appearance. I remember watching it, and even before I had texted you, I was like, I rewinded it. I said, I'm 95% sure. So I had to go on your Instagram and I was holding it up and I was like, that is P'My. And I was even texting Steph. I was like, oh my God, P'My is in Cutie Pie.
going crazy.
We were going crazy. So can you tell us a little bit about that experience for you?
Oh, it was in Seoul, Korea.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because they were having the fan meeting in Korea.
Right.
Yes, and I talked to Kun Op that I would love to go to join that event too. as one audience, and Kun Op said that okay, because we already know that these special episodes we are going to tell the story about Kirin Go's like
Yeah.
international
Yeah.
debut in Korea. Yeah, so we Kun Op took that chance to filming in Korea as well. Yeah, filming some scenes in Korea, and I said, oh, why don't you have in one of the actor
One of the
like,
scenes, yeah.
one ตัวประกอบ one extra like คุณออฟ said yeah of
just
course
I love that.
so I make fun with คุณออฟ that okay I paid myself like with the plane ticket with the accommodations and with the fan meet tickets and also, I want this I want one role in for me.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Can you
And then we
give
wrote.
that to me? And he said, yeah.
Of course, I
Welcome.
love that. Yeah, we were very excited when we saw
And
you.
Yeah, it was really a fun experience. At first we were, I shouldn't say this. But at first we tried to filming in at the Namsan Tower.
Oh, okay.
The Namsan Tower where people kept the lock.
The box.
of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
lock.
that's what I thought it was.
It's really like romantic.
Yeah.
But lots of fans were there.
Oh, I could imagine. I could
Yeah,
imagine.
so busy.
Lots
Yeah,
of
it's very busy.
fans and tourists.
That needs to be changed like
Yeah.
immediately at that time. They're
Yeah.
making a decision like
And the Korean
Yeah.
crew like drove us to like middle of nowhere.
Oh.
For Korean people, they are always like this is like secret place for shooting like romantic, and it is like next to the highway. Like so funny. It's
Right.
so funny, and it's like a balcony.
Yeah.
And then you can see like the rooftop of Seoul.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really, really beautiful.
Yeah.
And the funny situation is that the rooftop bar next to our balcony, there's like full house on that day.
Are you serious? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And Nunu have to do that kiss scene
Yeah.
for a long time because they use only one camera. So
Oh,
they
okay. Has to do different
have-
shots,
yeah,
like, yeah.
have
Different
different
angles.
angles.
Yeah.
And people in the bar like,
Oh my goodness, that must have been so funny.
and Nuni was like blushing.
Yeah. Aw, that's so
And
cute.
Kissy is taking care of him, like
Aww.
was taking care of him, and and I try to remember my lines because it was
It's
in
Korean.
Right, yeah.
Korean.
and it was like adjusted
You,
on the set.
actually, the scenes in the Korean scenes, they have been like a lot of drafts.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It changes even
It changes.
before the film, actual
Yeah,
filming.
because the on-set translator said, "Oh, this is too long, too like formal way of speaking. You can like cut off." But I said, "No, don't cut off. I already programmed in my brain. Oh, like I go. And okay, finally, and I thought Nunu can learn so easily, and Nunu can like
Yeah.
practically like can speak Korean right away. And I was like,
I wish.
oh my god!
Yeah.
I am like acting teacher. I have to do this. I shouldn't give up. So I tried to remember, and then it was really cold. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really
Yeah.
cold, yeah.
It's quite cold for Thai.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like sitting like rubbing my hand. Yeah. And kissing him like gave me his like
Jacket. Aww. What a gentleman.
So sweet.
So sweet.
and I forgot everything.
I would too.
I would too. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I would be caught off guard. Oh,
Forget my own
what's my
name.
name? Yeah, hold on. What is exactly-
Yeah, that's why it was hard.
We literally have had moments where we're like, we would be in the interview and like someone would look, don't look at me like that. Hold on. What was the question? Look away. Yes, I definitely don't. I can understand that. But yeah, I would be like, yeah, don't change anything. Nothing. Please don't change anything. But that's really cool. Yeah, it sounds like it was a lot of fun. So
Yes.
I know Korea was, I can imagine, beautiful. So it was, it must have been a very special.
Yeah, and that experience when I was sitting in the hall that they have like Korean fans and that's so like out of the world. for me
Yeah, I can
too, because
imagine.
Everybody like cheering and singing the Thai songs and I didn't expect like I know that I was going to
Fan
the
meeting.
fan meeting, but that like it's so overwhelming for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like from the start, I started to cry.
I was about to say I would cry too. Like it's like one of those things where it's like, wow. Yeah, your heart. Oh,
yeah.
Like we watch Korean series
Yeah.
and we love that and I don't realize until I get there that yeah, Korean people also love my work.
yeah, that's awesome. I love
Cry
that.
again.
That's
Welcome to
amazing.
sing.
I love that. So for the both of you, what would be a dream series that you guys could work on?
The dream.
I can answer that easily because I don't know yet.
You don't know yet?
I don't
Okay,
know
that's
yet.
a good answer. That's a good answer.
I don't know
Yeah.
yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I think for me it's not just BL, but
Yeah.
but for me like in general like my dream is to like become one of the like well-known writer like in international level that okay but like people watch my show and they loved it. That's like biggest dream.
Dream for you.
Yes.
I love that. That's awesome.
We're gonna help. We're gonna make that happen.
Yes, we're gonna need to do a fan meet in America. We'll talk. Definitely. But thank you guys so much for your time. We had such an amazing time getting to speak with you
much fun.
guys.
Thank you.
And if you could, for the both of you, can you kind of just give a message to all of the fans out there that watch your shows?
Are you watching?
Watch it.
That's it. And an entry and a message.
Thank you for watching our show.
ก็ขอบคุณที่ดูแล้วก็ที่รักตัวละคร แล้วก็หวังว่าอยากจะ
Looked into that and say it to your audience directly. She said, thank you for watching our shows and thank you for loving our characters, our stories.
แล้วก็ในนามของประเทศไทย
No.
I feel like Miss Universe already
Start waving.
อำลาตำแหน่ง
we transfer our crowd into next series that you're going to watch.
ก็ประเทศไทยเป็นประเทศเล็กๆ แล้วก็เราก็เหมือนว่ารู้สึกดีใจที่ผู้คนให้ความสนใจกับละคร BL อะไรเงี้ยที่มาจากประเทศไทยของเรา
We are excited and we are out of the world. We didn't know what to say and what to feel at this particular moment that people are giving us love and watching our shows, like especially Thai shows.
So Thailand is a small country, but we are really I think our message to the world is that for Thai people that we ไม่ปิดกั้นเรื่องแบบความรักเรื่องของมนุษย์ที่แบบเราสามารถแบบเราเท่ากันแล้วเรารักกันได้อะไรอย่างเงี้ย
That's come up with the final message. Love is equality. There's no boundaries. There's no nothing.
No.
Yeah, there's no nothing. Love is love. And yeah, we wanted to give that to the world.
Yes,
Oh,
you did a
I
great
love
job.
that.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you.